Hi, I'm Matt Homer. On June the 23rd, British voters will decide whether the United Kingdom remains or leaves the European Union. It's a subject which has dominated the media, as representatives on both sides of the debate have been stating their case. We've heard many discussions about what will happen if the UK stays in or goes out. But how might the referendum result affect those in the UK with a learning disability? To find out more, I visited the Grace Eyre building in Hove. Grace Eyre is a charity that supports people who have a learning disability. I began speaking to a number of Grace Eyre service users about Europe, the referendum, and their thoughts on the in and out campaigns. This film features my interview with Shane.
Hi, I'm Shane. I'm a person that lives in Grace Eyre housing, and I like to help around Grace Eyre and take part in some of the campaigns that we do.
When somebody mentions Europe, what does Europe mean to you, really? If anything, yeah.
I say it's like one big happy family, and like, you know, we've got like our freedom and stuff like that to sort of walk around like different countries without having to sort of feel unsafe and.
Okay. So would I be right to say, like, for you, it's a positive thing, really?
I've got my own views about sort of leaving or not leaving. So.
I mean, do you feel in yourself? Do you feel European or do you feel British or?
In my own, I feel British.
Yeah. So if somebody said do you feel British or European, you would.
I'd turn around and say British.
Okay. And have you ever travelled outside the United Kingdom?
Yeah.
You have, and where did you go to?
I went to Belgium, to Bruges.
Okay.
Bruges in Belgium. Is it Salou in Spain and the southern Tenerife.
Okay, so you have been around to a few countries, including Belgium, which obviously is very important for the EU.
Yeah.
I mean, do you think that's because you've travelled to different countries in Europe? Do you think that's helped shape your views about the referendum and the European Union?
Well, it's helped my views a lot. Yeah.
Okay, and I take it you've heard about the forthcoming referendum.
Yeah.
Okay. And I mean, what are your thoughts about the referendum?
I think it's a load of gobbledygook, but you know, everyone's at their own, aren't they?
I mean, do you think it's so? When you say it's gobbledygook, do you think the outcome's important? Do you feel that the outcome's? Do you think that? I suppose another way of phrasing that is: do you think the outcome will affect you in any way, of whether people stay in or whether they go out? Or
I think it might affect me because if we become, for instance, the United Kingdom on its own as independence, the government might start picking on us because we're the ones with the needs and stuff like that and disabilities. So they might sort of start closing everything down and start disrespecting people with disabilities and needs and stuff like that.
So you think that might be the case if we went out?
Yeah, if we went out, the government can make up their own laws and rules and like human rights acts, and they can rewrite everything basically.
And you don't think that you think that'd be a bad thing?
I think that'd be a bad thing because like with being in the EU, they have to sort of follow the European Union rules, which then doesn't entitle them to make up their own rules.
Yeah. Yeah. So you kind of think, I mean, you can tell me if I've understood this incorrectly, but you think that Europe in some ways offers maybe safeguards and protections which
I think I think it's like safeguards like people with disabilities and needs, like it safeguards them a little bit because like our government can't do anything unless they relay it back to them and like like because it's like the whole of European Union, they have to give the thumbs up before they can change anything like that. So
okay, so you would prefer to stay in?
I'd prefer to stay in, but at the same things, I've got my own thoughts of leaving the European Union.
Yeah, no, it's certainly
I'm a bit of a middleman at the moment.
Yeah. So and I guess, I mean, it goes without saying, but you'll definitely be voting.
Yeah.
Yeah. And why do you think that's important to do that?
Why is it important to vote? It's
important. Or sorry to interrupt. I mean, to vote in this particular referendum.
It's basically to be sort of heard and, like, you know, see if the government actually isn't to their own country and see what people want.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, Shane. That's really, really lovely stuff. Thank you.